it is Midnight Meat tradition that we give a new guest like a guest meat name.
Yes.
And your name is...
I believe we chose Mutton.
Mutton.
No, but for real though, like, what gives? I'm a piece of shit.
It's never going to happen.
It was really difficult, but then again, I am my tits.
I find myself oddly attractive to you now.
Because I suck so much. How fucking naive was I? I was panicking because he gave it to me and then I got pregnant.
Oh no!
I should have known better. Got a bit of a complex from it, to be real with you.
Hi, I'm Jay.
I'm Zeus.
I'm the wife.
And this is the Midnight Meat. Alright, so we have two special guests today. We got a baby. We're gonna refer to her as the Cutlet. Hey, Cutlet. Be quiet.
And my wife, the one you guys know a little bit about by now.
Right.
Yeah, enough.
So
just wait until you hear episode 10.
I already told you a little bit about that.
Yeah, I heard that you went into detail about date night.
All your secrets laid bare.
All of them.
Uh-huh.
I'm very honest on the show.
You value honesty.
Hey, but clearly that's the way you like it.
Well, I mean, I
You're
don't
into
advertise
voyeurism.
that.
Yeah.
So,
but that's part of the appeal, right? All right.
Mutton.
The wife is now Mutton. And
Mutton in the chop. Oh, wait, the cutlet.
The Cutlet.
Mutton in the Cutlet.
We got the Cutlet on the side. I like a mutton.
I like mutton too.
Especially because we have like in our sea shanty, we have in there like
taste our mutton pleasing.
Taste our mutton pleasing.
It works. I mean, I figured because mutton's just so tender.
So I'm surprised it's taken this long to get you on the podcast because we have you doing sexy ads and things for our podcast.
Oh yeah, our listeners want to know like.
What do they want to know?
I don't know. They haven't told me. They haven't told us.
Where are those emails?
That's
bro?
right.
Where are our emails?
Because that inbox is bare. That inbox is dry.
Yeah, come and moisten up our little box.
This is the part where you tell them to email us really sexy like, and then they might do it.
Oh, email us at thecellarfellers@gmail.com.
And what'll happen when they do?
Maybe I'll respond to you. I don't know.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a better hook than talking to my ass.
That's incentive.
If you would like to not talk to Jay, then maybe you can talk to me.
That's some good incentive.
Oh, we have a Twitter now. Go ahead and plug our Twitter real sexy.
She doesn't know it.
I don't know what the Twitter is.
It's at Cellar Meat.
Oh. Or contact us at, what was it? At the Cellar Meat at Twitter.
At Twitter?
That's not even how Twitter handles work.
I'm not fucking on Twitter. I don't know these things.
Right.
Follow us on Twitter at Cellar Meat.
Dun-dun-dun. Now you know. So I'm excited for you to be on the podcast because now you have a platform to defend yourself from all the heinous shit we've been saying about you on this pod.
Yeah, apparently there's been a lot of shit that I've been talked about. Oh, hi. Yeah.
Uh-oh. The Cutlets speaking up.
Let's hear your beef.
My beef?
Let's hear your beef.
I mean, well, obviously I'm never going to live down those fucking socks. Ever.
You bought me thigh-high socks.
I was panicking because we agreed not to buy each other Christmas gifts, and you bought me a Christmas gift, but you failed to elaborate. There was one other gift that I bought you, which was a statue that said "World's Greatest Husband" because I suck so much. So I gave you the socks and the statue and said, "Sorry, I suck. I'm a piece of shit."
We're all pieces of shit.
So you failed to elaborate the fact that I obviously meant to give you a really shitty gift.
Oh my god, I gave you a hoodie. I literally just bought you a hoodie. It wasn't that
No,
big of a
you
deal.
didn't just give me a hoodie. You bought me my first, not hand-me-down hunting hoodie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was it camo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, it was like Real Tree, Scent
Carhartt?
Block. No.
Realtree.
Real Tree, Scent Block, like a good-ass, like, thermal hunting hoodie. Because I've only just been using his, like,
And this
hand-me-downs.
I'm looking forward to calling her a murder mom when she, like, guns down her first deer.
murder
Yeah.
mom.
I mean, he gave it to me, and then I got pregnant, and then hunting season was over, and then I had a kid at the very beginning of hunting season.
This is
So when was I able to use that fucking Christmas present?
this is a this is
Wait,
a
this was this past Christmas?
Yes.
Yo, I need to see those leggings at some point.
this is a this is a true story about my mom though. Murder mom. When
Oh my god, what?
she saw Bambi in theaters when it first came out. She was a little girl, and
That fucked her up.
no. And when
So many things.
when it had the shot of Bambi's dad overlooking like the valley, my mom went bang bang.
Whoa.
Yeah, in the theater, real loud, and she was like this a little girl, but she'd been deer hunting already, and like
That's funny.
she wanted the smoke.
I want that for Bevy.
I'm here on the scene, the wild Serengeti of North Carolina. On the horizon, I see some ads. We're going to try to capture one and put it on display for you, the audience. This can be a dangerous process. Here we go. We're driving towards the ad. Okay, they've spotted us. We've got to drive it into high gear. They won't escape us this time. Okay, I think we've got one. Yes, here it is. Ah, it's another blank ad. Looks like we've got to do this again. If you would like to put your ad here, contact us at thesellerfellers@gmail.com. That's thesellerfellers@gmail.com.
I wonder how much these companies are going to appreciate like being advertised on this podcast for free, but still they're being advertised on a podcast that is also about like lactating tits.
They'll either like,
Okay, that's
cease and
a
desist
great
us or-
segue into this other thing where, like, what, you have 10 episodes, and easily at least 50% of your episodes talk about me and my tits. So, while I'm very flattered that you are that into them, like, what gives?
Your tits give milk. That's what
Jay,
gives.
Yes, but you're, like, a slightly obsessed.
We lied to you. This is a
We conspired.
What do you call it?
a
what do you call
roast.
it? No, not a roast. This is a
Intervention?
yeah, it's an intervention.
Yeah, this is an intervention.
Wait,
talk-
are you guys
We're gonna
saying-
talk about that. Apparently,
You
it's probably
have to
like
stop
tits.
stealing.
Oh.
You have to stop stealing milk from our infant.
Oh my god.
Ooh. You took it. That's pretty.
Yo, you're stealing food from your baby.
That's
fucked up.
that's way darker than I wanted it
Yeah,
to
you
be.
need to stop drinking from the
Oh,
tap
you
at
can
least.
edit it out. It's fine.
No,
you
leave it in.
can
Leave it in.
you can edit that out
We
if
ain't
you want to.
editing
Whatever.
shit, dude.
It's all gold.
No, but for real though, like the more I listened to the podcast, I was like, oh my fucking god.
Dude, she almost let her mom listen to the podcast.
No, mom wanted to
She was bold
subscribe.
enough.
Mom wanted to subscribe and show her support, and I said, okay, you can do
okay.
that, but please, dear God, do not listen to
before
the
that,
podcast.
No, I had to tell you about it first. Like, Mutton here was bold enough to post it on like a public platform, and
because I didn't realize.
She didn't listen to a minute of it. She
And
was just
then-
being supportive.
I was just trying to be a supportive fucking wife, and
I
then all of a
noticed-
sudden I get a text from Zeus over here who's like, you may not want to do that. And I said, what? And he told me what some of the content was, and then I went and listened to the first 2 episodes, and immediately, an hour after I posted it, went, oh fuck shit, and I took it down.
Yeah, my text was basically like, bold of you to assume that you can just post this on social media.
Yep. I was like, oh shit, take it down.
Hey, next time you'll fucking listen.
She didn't know.
I didn't know.
Oh,
She
listened
didn't
to the
tell me.
podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I meant. Next time you'll
Oh, it
listen
was
to the shit before
literally
you
the
start
day
posting.
that it was literally the day that you posted the first 2 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like I'd had that much opportunity.
That's
I was
fair.
like, I'm gonna be super supportive, and then I'm gonna listen to it. How fucking naive was I?
As if you didn't know us.
I should have known better.
My favorite bit was the bit where like where Squirrel Brain's got all like, yeah, your wife's tits though.
Yeah, that was pretty much my exact thought as well. I was like, yeah, wow, we're still on this shit. We're like, what, 5 episodes in, and we're still talking about this.
And I'm like, man, what a cow.
See, I didn't even bring it up this time, and we still ended up on it.
Yeah. Well, I
It
had
had to be brought up.
I had to have a chance to make a comment on it myself.
This is the platform.
They are my tits.
Apparently, I'm the master of segue.
Because I thought when we got married, they became our tits. I thought that was the agreement.
So, what do you got for her then?
I mean, I got...
For the listeners, so you know that. Fuck.
Way to go. Way to out me.
All you gotta do is edit that out.
Stop telling me to edit.
I'm sure
I know how to edit.
I'm sure there's at least 2 moments where, like, both of our names get slipped up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for the listeners, just so you know, Jay over here just looked dead into his lap.
Did he?
I mean, I
I didn't
did
even see that.
because I considered.
Just say it.
No, I considered making that the offering, but then when I realized that my dick is not an accurate like trade value for her tits,
You don't think?
no.
I mean, they both get milked.
Well, I mean, her tits are way better than my dick's. What I'm saying, like,
Did you ask her if that's the case?
I mean,
He's
Let's
very
ask.
self-deprecating.
Let's ask.
He's so self-deprecating. No matter how many times I tell him that he is more
Is he
than
good?
exceptional.
Is he good with it?
Oh, absolutely.
Hell yeah, dude.
I mean,
Hey,
obviously.
hey,
Fist bump.
gotta use what you
What
got,
up,
buddy.
yeah.
I mean, I married him, didn't I?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Guess so.
You hear that? I made that, so
Yeah. Yo, you heard it here first. Jay's dick is functional.
it works.
Here's proof. Say goo.
That thing looks just like me.
Hey, Cutlet. Hey, Cutlet.
She sleeps like me. She acts like me. She's obsessed with tits.
I only just carried her
she's
for
just
fucking
like
9
you.
months. Whatever.
Huh.
Hey, but right now she likes you more than she likes me.
That's only because I've got food.
It's because
Wait.
you got the tits.
Wait until.
That's what I've been trying to tell
Wait until a
everyone.
certain age. Apparently, at a certain age, they started being all about the dad.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, and then at another certain age, they start hating their moms.
Oh yeah.
And then in like they turn 25 and suddenly mom's their best friend. So I just have to wait
Okay.
until she's 25.
So once she hits like, I'm gonna guess like 4.
Damn, it's gonna be a long quarter of a decade, or
Yeah.
a quarter of a century for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I did the math here. Like 1 to 4, she's all yours, and then up until she's 25, she comes back to you like, I was wrong, mom.
I'm
You're-
so sorry I was such a little cunt
I'm
for
sorry
the
I called
last
you a
15
stupid-
years.
I'm sorry I called you a dumb, stupid bitch whore.
I
I
mean,
didn't mean it, mom.
I still mean it, but I'm sorry I said it out loud.
I always loved you, mama.
I ain't never gonna stop loving you, mama. I know you haven't listened to episode 10 yet because we haven't posted it or anything.
Right.
But I did go into explicit detail about our date night.
Not that explicit.
I mean, it was pretty intimate details.
So you told them how much we were just sitting there waiting for that one weird
I
ass car.
didn't mention that car actually. 'Cause
Whoa.
when we first found a parking spot,
Uh-huh.
another car kind of came close to us, and they had their headlights angled toward us, but not on us.
Yeah, that.
And they just sat there for like,
And they were like diagonal across like several parking spots.
and it was just like some
not,
dude like sitting there waiting or having a phone call, like just.
I wonder if his fuckdar was going off. Like, I sense that if I stick around, someone's
I don't
gonna
know,
fuck
but he
near me.
sat there for easily 10 to 15 minutes.
we're like-
we were both just sitting there staring at him going, go away.
Because we had found like the perfect spot right off the bat, and
Yeah.
then like
Yeah.
we're just like
That's why he was there too.
We pulled
he found
up,
a
and
hiding hole for
not
a drug
even
deal.
2 minutes later, he pulls up, and I was just like, "Are
Oh.
you kidding me?"
But when he left, it was like on
Yep.
pants in the floorboard. We were on it, but yeah,
Yeah.
I went into detail about that.
Oh, okay.
No, you didn't actually.
Well, Mutton and I are kind of,
Mhm.
what is it?
Exhibitionists?
Exhibitionists.
Voyeurs? Well,
Voyeurs.
no, voyeurs is when you
Voyeurs.
watch it.
Well, Warriors is a term
Warriors.
looky-loos
Yeah.
made up.
We're more
so
we're more exhibitionists.
Oh, okay. I can vouch for that. I've seen some shit.
we like a little bit of thrill in it, but
Well, let me tell you about one time.
Oh my
are you gonna tell that
God.
story? This is what prompted you to move out.
No, actually.
No.
No.
No,
No,
it
but
was
we-
something else, but we thought for a while it was what it was, and I was very upset, and I didn't know how to talk to you about it
That's so fucking.
because
Just do
I
it.
felt so like
Yeah.
I won't lie, I was a little embarrassed, but also
course.
like I was like because I was like, oh my God, how do I breach this subject with him right now?
It did cause a little strain.
Cares.
All right, we'll go
Well,
ahead.
yeah,
not-
ultimately it was like that, but yeah.
Not like you think it did, but like, basically I was just chilling in the in the living room playing a video game, and I was like, man, I'm thirsty. So I went to the fucking kitchen to like fill my cup up with water from the fridge, and like at the corner of my eye, I noticed that like there's some shit happening on the kitchen counter, but I refused to make it weird. I didn't want to point it out because I thought it was funnier that way, honestly. So it's like fucking stood there getting slowly filling my cup with water.
So slowly.
Oh man, that refrigerator was slow. I forgot about that.
And then you got water,
Mm-hmm.
and you just took your sweet time.
And I was like, damn, this thing's slow, huh?
Yep, he actually said it out loud. And I won't lie, I'm pretty sure I snorted and laughed.
Yeah, you snorted and jizz went all up in your nose passages.
No, not at that point.
Some say that to this day, there's like little crystallized fragments of semen in like your.
Oh my god, that's so disgusting.
Anyway.
I tell you people, over and over again, about ad space. But it's like, you can't hear me. That's okay. I made it so you could hear me as many times as it takes. Over and over and over. For more information about AdSpace, contact us by email at thecellarfellers@gmail.com or on Twitter at cellarmeat. We're looking forward to it.
Well, I mean, I don't know what else to say about our date night, except for especially since you just already went into excruciating
I did just
detail.
remember that in a previous episode, you did say that every time we have a guest, the first question we have to ask them is, "Do you have any kinks?"
So, what's your sexual kink?
My kink. I like bondage.
Bondage.
Yeah.
Okay. Any specific type?
Restraints, rope.
The definition of bondage is
Yeah, like I mean, I don't know, like what any specifics. I mean, like
has Jay here ever like hogtied you?
yes, you have.
Oh God.
dangerous bacon strikes again.
Damn, that's some dangerous fucking bacon. She could lose circulation. She could just. I know she's got nerve issues.
We've got restraints.
Yep.
Like cuffs.
Cuffs.
Fuzzy
rope.
cuffs. Okay.
Scarves.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys keep it
Handful of
fresh.
different things.
Keep it fun.
It's been a little while.
Been a while. Okay.
But, yeah.
Well, it's,
Yeah.
you know.
Having a baby, I'm sure put like a cork in that one.
You can't tie up a pregnant woman. They don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Super
Yeah,
super
wouldn't-
uncomfortable.
Especially when it's like not your pregnant woman. They get really aggressive.
What now?
When you try to tie up a random pregnant lady, they don't like
I'm
it.
not quite sure
This is,
that I've ever experienced.
I haven't
that.
either. I'm just making like a really bold
don't know.
assumption here.
I mean, I would
I don't
assume
know.
so.
It
Yeah.
didn't sound like an assumption to me.
I mean, not to mention, I mean, if we can be perfectly honest, which I know is very important here on this podcast, while I was pregnant, I pretty much puked every single time we tried to have
Jesus.
sex while I was
That's
pregnant.
attractive.
Yeah, we kind of got a bit of a complex from it, to be real with you. It was really difficult, but then again, I was very, very ill for the majority of my pregnancy, so.
All right, so there was one other thing that I feel that you might want to defend yourself from here.
Which one?
In a certain episode, I think Jay was. Well, actually, it's kind of a two-part thing. Oh, you know?
I think I know where this is going, but
Okay.
please ask.
So Jay said that he has an issue with like strong smells.
Okay, time out. I've been waiting for this to come back up because I wanted to address this.
We know what you meant.
I wanted to address this.
it's not a sin thing. I got defensive when it came up,
Mm-hmm.
and I was trying to scrape my way out.
Man, you did a poor job.
I did. It was fucked. I regret it ever since. It's not really a sin thing. It's just like,
You're really gonna continue this conversation as she's leaving the room?
I'm just going to get a bottle.
Okay.
He can defend himself all he wants because what happened was I listened to that episode and I texted him immediately and I was like, fucking trash? Really? Garbage? Are you kidding me? I know what you meant to say. You did it poorly.
I did it very poorly.
Yeah, don't ever like in your wife's vagina too.
Yeah, that was a mistake on my part, and I'm freely admitting that. But I've made my statements. I'm sorry. How do you feel?
I mean,
But subconsciously, like after hearing that, like did you like begin to take extra care?
I take
Yeah, she doesn't take bad care.
the fact
I'm not saying that she
care
does.
the fact that the care was under question was what was upsetting because
Yeah,
I do exactly what needs to be done.
Yeah.
So
yeah. The audience knows, he knows, I know that you take care of that thing.
And also,
But
when you're pregnant, there is a new sin.
yeah,
There is
Whoa,
yeah,
really?
there is
Oh,
yeah.
There's
the
a lot. There's
pheromones
the
and
discharge.
the scent changes.
The discharge is different,
Whoa.
and like it
Yeah.
changes dramatically.
Your
discharge.
body, your body is crazy when you're pregnant
It
because
is.
you put off different smells. Your body creates all kinds of different
mm-hmm.
liquids and mucus. I mean, like right before you go into labor, typically you lose your mucus plug, and that is a big, thick snot-like plug that
Whoa.
basically plugs up your cervix and keeps the baby in there.
Yeah.
And that thing is like, it literally is like,
A big snot?
a big snot.
That's fucking awesome.
So like your body does some weird shit
Mm-hmm.
when you're pregnant, which is both fascinating and also can be quite disgusting.
But anyway,
It's really funny how many small things like occur in pregnancy that no one ever tells you about. Because,
Oh, yeah.
Because really they are inconsequential, but like because you never heard about them, it's like what the fuck is happening to
Yeah.
me?
Well, and I have this theory that people don't talk about it. Like women who've been pregnant don't typically talk about it because who would want to get pregnant after hearing about that?
Well, I think biology always wins out. Anyway.
Oh yeah. Biology always wins out. But like there were so many things that happened while I was pregnant that I would text or call friends and be like, "What the fuck? Is this normal?" And they'd be like, "Oh yeah, that's totally normal." So like that totally different changed
Wonderful.
things.
Yeah.
But-
My like favorite thing, like the most fascinating thing that I think happened during your pregnancy was that like you have a gluten sensitivity.
Yeah.
Like you are like aggressively not allergic, but like
Sensitive, at the very least sensitive.
yeah, sensitive.
Yeah.
But like during pregnancy, like you were able to just chow down.
Oh,
on,
yeah,
like,
it was
glutinous
glorious.
things. That's so fucking fascinating to me.
It was so wonderful, and then almost like very quickly after giving birth,
Man.
like it started upsetting my stomach again, and
Do you miss it?
Oh, yeah, I definitely do. The thing that I miss the most is probably just a plain piece of sourdough toast with butter.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that sounds
Man, I
boring, but
man, I
God,
can-
it was so good.
Man, I can have that tomorrow if I wanted to. Holy shit.
ooh,
Were you gonna say something,
Just
Jay?
rub that in a little bit.
I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
He looks kind of bored with this pregnancy talk.
No, it's fucking great.
It is a little bit, but only because
Well,
like
you've been around it for
He's
so
Yeah.
long.
he lived it.
Mutton tells this story to pretty much everyone she knows. So I've heard it a few times.
What, the mucus plug
The
story?
mucus plug
That's-
story, the gluten
I
story.
hadn't heard it
like-
before.
Well, no, you lived
You
all of
haven't,
that.
but I have.
The mucus plug story, I mean, that's just because, like, I definitely, kept you in the loop with what was going on with my body. I'd be like, whoa, this happened, and he'd be like, no way, that's super gross.
Man, I wonder if you ever get pregnant again,
I
I want you to promise me that you try to snot rocket that shit out.
Well, it would be a miracle if I got
Hold-
pregnant again, but
It'd be a Jesus baby.
No. Hear me out. This is gonna get real gross. So you know how like your nose has two holes, and you're able to like hold one down.
That's
and, like,
not
snot
how
rocket out.
anatomy and physiology works at all.
And there's, to my understanding, there's 2 passages.
Zeus, that is not how any of that anatomy.
Clench one of them, and just try for me for science.
For science, I'm telling you that doesn't work like that. And you maybe need to go back to anatomy and physiology because that does not work
Damn,
like
son.
that.
She told you to go back to school.
Yo, clearly, I don't think this is how this works.
No, clearly this is not how this works.
But clearly, I want to know if you can. Email me, DM me, if you were able to snot rocket that. Anyway.
Yeah, you know his art Instagram.
Yeah.
Send him some pictures, he'll draw it for you.
Oh my god.
It's really funny, the juxtaposition. I was thinking about it because I plugged my art account on the last episode, I think, or like one of the last episodes.
Mm-hmm.
But like the juxtaposition of like the dirty fucking shit we talk about in here, and then like my like cute creature drawings on Instagram.
Speaking of your art account, did you ever finish that drawing that we asked you about?
Every time I try to do it, like I just don't care.
This goes back to when Jay and I first started dating, and Zeus was sketching this picture of us sitting on the roof of his house, and for one of our anniversaries, I was like, hey, can you finish that so I can frame it and give it to Jay? Because I think it'd be like a really cute
I thought it was my
thing.
idea.
Or something. It might have been your idea. I don't fucking know. All I know is I asked you about it, and that was
All I know is I'm going to take credit.
all I know is I asked you about it 4 years ago.
I commissioned this.
I commissioned this and 4 years ago, and it still hasn't happened.
So on my iPad right now is like the newest version, but like I found myself just tracing it, and I was like, this is boring. Why would I even do this? So like, I need to fucking redo it. Like, I need to think about how I want it to be.
It's never going to happen.
It can.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Cool. Damn, now I'm getting grilled in this podcast.
Ooh.
I've always just been like the silent shit giver who never gets shit back.
What did you think
like
was
it.
gonna happen?
Oh no.
Oh no! Somebody's talking shit to me now.
Oh, fuck, dude. We gotta pick our guests better.
No, dude, this is good shit.
We need people that are going to just take our shit instead of giving it back.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
No, you give him shit back.
Never apologize.
No, tell him that his dick's
Never
not playing.
surrender.
Sometimes.
Yeah. You hear that?
Nope.
You need to take a Q-tip to the dick hole.
Mm,
Clear it
No,
out.
I didn't say that.
mm,
Smother it in mouthwash.
mm. Sounds like some hard passes, my dude.
Mm-hmm.
I forgive you.
Oh, that's all I need.
Hey.
I forgive you.
God.
I mean, I realize I never actually
Hey.
answered your question of how I felt about it anymore.
It's
So.
not your fault.
Is it though?
It's not your fault.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
Oh, about the trash pussy.
Oh, you back? Oh, we went back to trash pussy. Okay,
I'm a
was
woman.
referencing-
You forget that we boomerang.
Jay, we all know that you always go back to trash pussy.
No, he
Yeah.
always goes back to lactating tits.
But anyways,
it always goes back to that.
since the baby,
How'd those doing, by the way?
They're fine.
Good.
Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
since the baby,
Yeah.
our
Our offspring.
offspring
Oh.
and things have kind of gone back to normal.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a problem anymore.
What's the problem?
Whoa.
Me going down on you.
Oh no.
Yeah, so like after the baby is no longer an issue.
Yeah.
It was just like the stigma itself in my head for a little while, and I had to get away from it.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of the Cutlet right now. She's been so well behaved this entire episode.
Well,
She did just wake up from a nap.
Yeah. She's exhausted.
Well, growing is hard work.
I wouldn't know. I didn't do much of it.
Jay here is barely above the legal non-munchkin requirements. What's your actual height?
My actual height,
Yeah.
5'11".
I had a conversation with
Sorry.
I had a conversation.
The microphone adds what?
Yeah, the
6 inches.
Yeah, the microphone adds 6 inches.
That's a whole foot. I got into a conversation with a friend of mine the other day, and they brought up in question whether or not you were like legally a dwarf.
Was this the one who wants to be known as the weird nicknames.
No, this is somebody else actually.
Who?
What?
Her husband brought that up because
Interesting.
I told you about this earlier. Is that like that person has like a thing for like dwarfs
And little people.
and little people, not like a sexual thing, obviously. Don't get excited.
So that person's husband wanted to know.
As a joke, he brought that up, and like we Googled it. Like, what is the height?
What is the
What
height?
is the height?
It's like 4'11".
Yeah, I'm
He's well above that.
It's not that bad, my dude. Now I feel insulted.
Here, roast me for a second.
I roasted you already when I called you ugly because your mom.
Oh.
When your mom named you Jesus.
See, I thought you were jokingly like.
It was just an exclamation after you were born, and then I thought that she was being literal.
At the end of the episode, I was like, "You called me ugly,"
Yeah, I didn't even like.
and then we waited, and then I was like, "You didn't take it back." Dude.
Yeah, but he has been working on that stellar beard right there.
Yeah,
You're beautiful, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah. I don't want you.
I feel like I need to leave the room now.
Dwarfism is 4'10", so you're above.
Yeah, I'm about 6 inches above that.
Mm-hmm.
I can ride roller coasters.
Good. All that matters is that you were able to reproduce. So.
Yeah, that's all.
I was gonna say able
That's
to
the imperative,
ride
am I right?
roller coasters, but like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I've contributed to humanity
You must
by
be this tall to ride.
producing a thing that can produce.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Yep.
Producing a thing that can produce what?
Mm-hmm.
That's the biological imperative of all bacteria.
Mm-hmm.
Reproduction.
So, I guess I did kind of bring a secret snack today.
Secret snack!
Secret snack!
Secret snack.
So in episode 9 or 10, we talked about Big League Chew and how I don't think that anybody has actually had it since the fucking 90s.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. So, we're going to bust open a little bit of Big League Chew, just enough to fucking taste it. And I'm really curious to know.
If I remember correctly, Big League Chew is kind of like dusty.
Yeah, it's chalky.
Yeah,
I
it's
compare-
like super chalky.
Ooh, it smells really fucking good,
I
actually.
said it.
Really?
I said it's what it is. It's like a grated double bubble.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, now smelling it, like, I think it might be a little bit better with it.
Yeah. It actually kind of smells like that Hubba Bubba tape.
No, I think
And
it
it's
smells
like
better.
shredded.
I said this is like the roast beef of Hubba Bubba.
No, man, they smell.
Exactly the same.
Mm-mm.
You don't
No.
think so?
This smells sweeter. Big League Chew. This is like chewing tobacco.
Yeah, the Big League Chew does smell sweeter than the Hubba Bubba.
Here, let me get a dip in.
Damn, son.
Let me get myself a dip in.
Oh my god,
Too
it's
much.
so much.
It's too much. Okay.
It's too much barbacoa.
So much.
Here, take a swig.
Oh.
Mmm. It's good. It like it soaks up way too much like saliva.
Yeah, it's super soft.
And that's like a big like awkward like sludgy thing in your mouth.
You know what this makes me want to do?
What?
Makes me want to go back to 1996. Wow. And play catch with an old man out back.
In 1996, weren't you like 5?
Yeah.
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 What were you doing in 1996?
Surviving.
5-year-old shit.
Yeah, like what?
I don't know.
Okay.
Actually, I might have been living in Florida.
Really? Were you born in Florida?
No.
Oh. What the
But I
fuck were you
lived
doing
there
in
for a
Florida?
few years. I know I did kindergarten in Florida.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that you had any connection to Florida.
Just a little bit.
Is your family from Florida?
No.
Huh. Okay.
I think my grandma lived there.
Mm-hmm.
We went and lived with her for a couple of years.
You can close your mouth though.
I'm trying to get some ASMR.
Jay's really into those mukbangs, so this is no surprise that he
God.
likes.
I could not. If he'd show me
Dude,
those
they're so
while I was
gross.
pregnant, and I would totally hurl. I couldn't watch them.
You know what it is, though, for me? Like, it's not even the sound, because a lot of the time I watch it without the sound.
Yeah, this is totally like made for fucking bubble action. That was big.
Oh no!
It's all over her face. Oh, it's on your glasses.
It is not.
Oh my god,
Fuck
we need to
up.
get some peanut butter. Did it get in your hair?
You're full of shit.
Holy
It's just been all over
shit.
my lip.
It's all over you. Oh man. What's the peanut butter trick? Someone needs to hit us up on Twitter right now on how to get gum out of your hair. Listen, you're 31 years old. You gotta quit getting gum in your hair.
You're right. I'm sorry.
At a certain
31.
point, at a certain point, you're gonna have to just, realize that
Start acting my age.
gum in the hair is not appropriate anymore.
I guess not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're gonna get ticks.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to buzz your hair off.
Yeah, I'll have to buzz my hair off.
Mm-hmm.
It'll look like his hair.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
For
Kinda
those of
feel-
you who don't know,
My hair looks like a bad toupee.
It looks. I said it in one of the last episodes that it looks like he's got a bird's nest on top of his head.
it just needs to grow out a little bit longer.
It looks good though.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
He's really excited to be able to put it in a ponytail.
Mm-hmm.
I am. I really am.
Yes.
I find myself oddly attractive to you now.
Cool, man. You want to suck it out in the bathroom? I mean, duke it out in the parking lot?
Mutton.
Macho.
Would you be upset
About?
if Jay just came home one day and he was like, "Dude, you'll never guess what happened. Like, I got a dude to suck my dick."
I'd literally want just all the details. I'd be like,
It's a real power move.
I'd want to know, is he gay? Was he straight? How did this start?
Oh no, he was
Where
straight.
was
That's why it's
this?
a power move.
Like, I literally want all of the details.
This has nothing to do with that, but this just came to me again. So not to reference episode 1 too hard, but I have a funny feeling that I left my Pokeball beanie here again.
It's in a drawer.
If you turn around, the drawer that's behind you, I think that's the top drawer.
Uh-huh.
That one, and also your Pepsi beanie is also in there. And your phone charger that you left last time, too.
All right, so
Ooh, good job.
it definitely wasn't because I hate this thing.
Oh, no, I'm thoroughly aware.
I just leave everything here.
You leave everything here.
And he
it's
hates
also, like, not the, like, it's just, it's a weird beanie. I sent a picture, so I took a picture of it while I was Christmas shopping. I was like, do we know anybody who might like this? And Jeremiah went, Jesus. I was like, okay.
Did you know that this actually isn't the first time that he's giving me like a
That's
Pokemon
what I
hat?
have heard.
Yeah.
On repeat.
I might take it home this time.
You
Maybe.
might-
You're probably not. You're probably going to leave it and everything else,
Pepsi
plus
and
one
the
more
green.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
Things just accumulate. You've got your own drawer now, though, so.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so that's about all the time we have for this episode.
You got anything else you want to put in there?
I don't know. Is there anything else that you guys want to ask?
Do it sexy.
It's sexy. Oh, my God. For the listeners, I can't tell you how many times I have to hear my husband look over at me and go, no, do it sexy.
Listen, I am very relaxed IRL, but when it comes to like making shit for this podcast, I'm a little bit of a
Stickler.
I wouldn't say stickler, but like
He's serious about it.
I'm serious about it, and I get a little narrow focused.
I gotcha.
And when he says do it sexy, all I can do is laugh. A lot. So I have to get in the zone because it starts making me giggle and laugh, and then I have to be like, okay.
Wonderful. All right. This has been a plump little episode
It
of
has
the
been.
Midnight Meat. Thanks for coming on, Mutton and the Cutlet. We hope to
Thanks.
see you sometime again soon.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Fuck off!